it was all about the networking, man. And as we got a little more into the MySpace age, a lot of cats started disappearing from the streets and more on the networking of digitally networking. And that was cool, but I always loved the handoff, man. I love the hustle. I love the excitement of someone's eyes that lit up when I gave them a Killer Shark flyer, man. And wow, this is coming. And it was, but the thing I had to learn on the flip side was when someone threw your shit on the floor, not to lose your composure. You feel me? That was hard, man.
Wrap that shit up.
So that was hard, man. So, in those days, man, that if someone didn't like your shit, they just threw it on the floor and you couldn't fight everybody, bro. So, that's the difference I started seeing, though, man. And the confidence of some people online versus in person, it just escalated sometimes too much,
Most of the time, Killer Sharks was dominating these car shows. And I'm talking about every city you can think of.
Yes, sir.
Respect from every corner, I feel like, from the Bay Area, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, can you give us a little bit about the car show culture and how you guys are so accepted in that world as well?
Hey, man, first and foremost, to all the car clubs out there, man, you got, four-weight riders, East Side Riders, Impalas, Patrons, Chavitos. There's so many new style. I could spend a whole hour going over all of them, and no disrespect to anybody I left out. And I got something for you guys coming on the Killer Sharks 5. But that's the movement, man. Those dudes and women, hey, low riders, I got much love for y'all too. I'm gonna throw that out there. We ain't, chauvinistic around here. I got love for all y'all. They keep us alive, man. And every car show, every anthem, what I tell people, the reason it goes hand in hand is because the love they have for their cars and the art they put into it is the same love and passion my artists have for making the music for these guys to ride to after their picture is done. So it's basically two arts coming together and forming a bond that has been created over the last 25 years that, man, I'm beyond blessed, man. To be able to hear Killer Sharks everywhere you go, to be able to, on a Saturday, my kids used to come home from getting picked up from school and be like, Dad, we heard so-and-so song. We heard Killer Sharks and this and this and that. And this was, my kids were 5 and 6. And now they're 30 and 25, and it's still the same thing.
Right.
But they out there at the pop-ups with me now, they out there with me, hustling and doing their thing. And everybody else from the label, all of my artists, man, they all, I'm just the face of Killer Sharks, man. I'm the face of Crazy Time Records. But behind the scenes, there's so many things that go on that I want to salute all my artists first and foremost. Crime Boss, who's the OG of the label. Simply Sick, Fonz, Cali Grown, Aaron Trax, Brother Ig, Kenny Diaz, Jay Lyric, who else, man? Daviac. These cats all started with us, man. So, they's there from day one, man. And some of us, we have Mr. Brown. We've parted ways and, moved around to different cities. But without y'all, man, there would be no me. So I want everybody to know that first and foremost, that I'm just the face of the label, but that's the actual work of the label. But for them to be where they're at, I needed to do my job and be in the streets and make sure that I was in your face with the product that was finished. Otherwise, I wasn't doing my part.